What's going on, guys? Got some spy gameplay for you here today on Team Fortress 2, which seems to be the game I'm playing the most. I mean, it's the only game I have been playing for the past few months, so it makes sense that I continue to kind of make videos on it. And I've never really done this commentary thing over gameplay like this in this type of setup, and I'm enjoying it quite a lot in the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna continue doing it. In this gameplay, we're gonna just be doing some spy things, you know, backstabbing some fools. Didn't really have any sentries to zap or anything, so I guess we're not really doing all of the spy things, but we're being an annoyance to the team. Right here, this demo man has the sticky jumper trying to kill people on point. Don't think he quite knows what he's doing, but even stranger than that, this sniper. Yeah. He does not want to acknowledge me. I'm hesitating on my shots. I just wanted him to pay attention to me. I got him down to 35 health and he still hadn't even turned. I guess he was pretty dedicated to whatever shot he was trying to make, but I do get headshotted there by the ambassador spy, and he seems to be pretty good with that ambassador, so I make sure I keep my eye on him for later on. But right here, I couldn't quite explain what happened here. A lot of strange things going on in TF2. A lot of strange things do happen in TF2, just kind of the way of things. But we're going up those boxes there. Now, to kind of give you some tips on Spy, on this map specifically, we're playing King of the Hill here as well as the game type. But on the Sawmill, you want to use that, especially from blue side, you want to go up those boxes. Now I've said all that and I completely fail here, but it's all good because we have a get out of jail free card there with the dead ringer. I noticed the spy up on the roof and decide to try and hide in so he doesn't see me decloak. I change my disguise to the pyro from the demo and go back up these boxes here. See the demo knight just sort of standing there, fail with the first stab, get him with the second, and this pyro right here has the shortest attention span I have ever seen. He starts attacking me and then he's like, alright, and leaves. But he does put me on fire there, taking only 1 health off me for some reason when I go through. Pick up the health kit and we win. Not scoring too amazingly right now because I'm pretty new into the server. Just getting myself warmed up on Spy. Going on into the next round now. You'll notice I take this route a lot on this map. I go across this little part here where the health kit is, here where the water this side, especially on blue. This is the route I like to take. And this little roof area here, you can get up and get behind their teammates so easily because you can just wait here, they don't see you. The spy goes by me, he gets set on fire with a pyro. I notice the heavy and I prioritize him because he's a slower class, but he does do a lot of damage. So bear that in mind. Also got a soldier up here, he backs up against the wall so I don't get the backstab, but I do kill him there with the crit from the Diamondback, which gives you crits when you destroy buildings or get backstabs. I make my way back around the map. I cut all that because I didn't want to just show you me walking around the map here to get back to this location, but you see me again coming through, same heavy, prioritize him, get the backstab on him. I don't see much going on in here, so I decide to back out, get my disguise back on and go back up this roof and try and see what's going on. Got a scout going around here, but it's best usually not to try prioritize scouts, but he does stand still for enough time for me to get him. But the reason I say don't prioritize scouts is because they do run much faster than you and they often have a scattergun. Scattergun will tear you apart as spy. Nice little stair stab sort of on the soldier. I was just trying to get out of his way so I didn't bump him. I thought he was going to spy check me, so that's why I pulled the dead ringer, but he did not. Get the other soldier there who was looking to get the point, and that clears it up for this room. So I decide to get moved on out, but as I'm going to do that, Demo Man and Scout decides to come in, but they get cleared up pretty quickly by my teammates. And you can see we've got 30 seconds left and they've not been on the point once. So teams at this point are pretty unbalanced, and this same heavy again. I'm sorry, heavy. I bullied you a little bit this round, But as I was saying about the teams being imbalanced, I didn't really pick up on it at the time. I was too busy doing spy things and just minding my own business. I didn't notice how well we had won this match here. I would have voted yes to the scramble that comes up for the next round, but I say no, and I do regret that pretty quickly, and you'll see why in the next round. So a top score there is spy, but no one really cares about that. Coming out again, disguising as a friendly pyro. Took myself out of disguise to stab the wall. It's a very necessary step, a spy. But no, put the disguise back on, and I'm going through the same route again. You'll notice it's very repetitive playing spy, but I prefer to kind of call it a routine. You get into a routine as spy, and that's pretty much what I do. Pull the dead ringer, let him shoot me once, and I'm lucky he didn't get a clean headshot on me there, but he doesn't expect me to have a dead ringer. He just kind of goes on his way, come back with an enemy disguise. I completely miss that and go for the spy and then come back for the sniper, but I actually do have a reason for this. I already know that spy in particular is very good with the ambassador, and if I had missed the sniper and then turned around and was like, oh, gotta go back for him, and the ambassador spy turned around and saw me and just headshotted me, I'd be pretty upset. So I go for the spy after missing the sniper. It wasn't intentional, but it works out in my favor anyway. And right there you saw the vote for the scramble for the teams, to scramble the teams, and it failed. But at the time I didn't really think anything of it. I was kind of just like, yeah, it's okay, the match has only just started. And a lot of the time people do vote to scramble the teams the second they realize they're not going to win. And usually I would vote no, because I don't like just restarting the game all over again. But in this case I do regret it, because I didn't realize how badly the red team were being dominated by us until right about now. I realized they could barely leave spawn. So I'm like hiding, waiting around for red guys to come across here, and they never come along. And that's when I realized there's only a couple of people from red that are really running around out here. And when I go back to check and realize how badly trapped they are in spawn, I realize I made a mistake with the vote, and I do try and vote again, but obviously it's too close to the last vote and I have to wait 3 minutes. But we're just under 2 minutes until we win. It's obviously too late. So at this point I'm just like, alright, well, I'll play along with it. I'll pick up some kills where I can get them. But you can see there's not really much for me to do as a spy, so I just kind of stand around with the Diamondback, just firing some stray shots around, hoping something could be done. Hopefully the red team would change up some of their classes. The scouts trying to get out. I was hoping maybe they'd come out as soldiers and demomen and some pyros, maybe to try and fight against us to win the match, but they don't really do it. So I'm just kind of aimlessly wandering around as spy, realizing I've got nothing really to do at all. I've got no spy things to do. So I see an engineer down here and I go down and I just kind of sit here and just kind of wait for the end of the game. And I feel really bad for what comes next. This sniper. Yeah. He's obviously been trying very hard to get out of his spawn that whole time. He gets out of spawn. He sees me sitting there disguised. Doesn't know I'm disguised. Thinks I'm a teammate. Thinks, great, I've got a teammate here to back me up. And then I jump and stab him in the side. And he dies. If I was in his position, I'd have been pretty upset. So I apologize, Sniper. I did apologize in chat for that. I can only imagine how distraught you would have been in that situation. I wouldn't have taken it so well. But that just about wraps up this gameplay video here. I'm gonna leave this here with a little dance from the spy. And until next time, I'll see you then.